waited for ages to be playing some Grim Dawn today. Yeah, and we're going to be starting a new hardcore character. So, yeah, going to be having some fun. And just seeing how far we can get on a hardcore. I have finished the game on normal mode. I have been trying out different classes. So that's a druid. But I'm going to do this hardcore mode on a necromancer. So we're going to do the main campaign. We're going to do the normal difficulty because I don't want to punish myself. I can do veteran. Once you finish veteran, you don't need an ultimate. But right now, we're just going to do.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this, but the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us Ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your kind opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already launched this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The Ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life. You were possessed, so we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue. He's, up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
Roger. As I said, this will be played in hardcore mode. So I'm not going to be trying.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you are that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you. The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the burial hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the burial hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it. You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
You can tell this is a hardcore playthrough by the top left of the screen. Up there. You can see the time of day that it is okay. Yeah. It also tells you when you're like veteran mode, all those different modes. Right now we're just doing hardcore mode. I will be doing necromancer. Scale up one. This is going to be a hardcore playthrough. I'm not going to worry too much about prep or all that. I'm just going to push the see how far we can go. And of course, it can find a way it does help. Current plan of action. So what I spot over there. At first I did something that overhaul that number tells me as So currently we're looking for cave and imperial to stop zombies. Normally that guy drops some wood, but my physique is a little bit low, which I know I haven't upgraded since. But we'll place. So we can travel back and forth. So the main one. Star that you see on the top of the map. Yeah. When you see what's going on. And they'll zap your health. So this, yeah, like to try focus on the first. Because as you saw in the focus in the bottom of the bar, it's so much more. Just to make my life easier. Also, you get different breaks. We finished the enemy. Let's get the kit. This is a very good offensive weapon for starting off. It does last quite a while. But it has nothing to do with necromancy, so I'll put it on. I don't need it to keep it. And 18 armor. And there's a bit of extra resistance, so we'll just go for it. And this does plus 10 damage to physical. Right now I am being physical DPS. I have 4 points, so let's go 2 in physical and then magic heals up to 2 in spirit. It's not needed, but I do like to try and balance these out, because later on you find you'll be needing it. And these shrines, they require you a little bit of either offering or like a combat challenge, and they will give you like an extra points. They call them devotion points, and different devotions offer different things. Now you can see my one skeleton now is actually an archer with some armor on, so it's slightly better. A big I do have a personal right now. I'm going to run back to the menu, which is over there. There's also another. I just can't remember what it is there. see, I've got a debuff here. Dangerous domain. Crippling attack. Monsters attack slower opponents. 50% slower for 3 seconds. Each cave you enter, there's a different debuff. I'm being a little bit careful because I do know that there's triggers. Given that this is hardcore, if I die to a simple mistake, it's possible.
Can't do that yet.
The only thing I wish you could do is you could choose the type of minion that you summon. Like now, I pulled up 2 archers. And archers are quite strong. Oh, no, I've got 3 archers. I'm relying on them to kill the boss. Purely because, as you can see, Skull on level 8 is slightly higher than me. So, a little bit of a cheat. See, this is why I like to even it out, because like now I need so much spirit where I put a point in physical, but the armor is like way better, so it starts to become like a tricky thing. Acid damage, poison and cunning. That's a nice little boost. Once again, that's also a little bit of a boost to me. It's good in spirit, even though probably not really get that high. It's fine. We'll get it on the next one. So now I'm level 6, so put a point there, put a point there, and something up here. And we have to go to Devil Crossing. Also, do you have a personal waypoint? It is unlimited use. By default, it's on.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison.
No, the whole thing to me. Your main quest is always audio. The side quest is just text.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though. I'm afraid that I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the Reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap. which would have required the reanimator to come to us. Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew. My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were...
Okay. So just a review.
The captain send you over? Search the ruined houses and the...
4 out of 5 script.
Welcome to my work, Rifki. You don't remember anything. You'll be looking... Did you bring back the 8th? Excellent. Ah, very good. I'm sure a little more. Ah, we've been so preoccupied, I have to say it.
See, this one affects my main hand directly. This affects my skeleton. You do get other buffs. But for the moment, I'm focusing first. Okay. As usual, there's your quests. Your LQ, which is that gives you that just like something about that. Oh, I didn't use my pocket. It's like this one's not better because I got that level up. It automatically put an extra points in there. If you're not too kid, just if you're not too worried about the stats, check here for your different ups and downs, for your defensive abilities, defensive, damage protecting, and so on. So if you're not too kid, you see there. Or you can literally read each piece of gear and it'll tell you which is better and which is not. You will be getting a lot of these little extra buffs. Each one does a different thing. But I like to keep them for later for crafting and so on.
I'll give you a good price on what we've got left.
So let's just make sure that's available. See this one, this shield here gives you a special skill. And a seismic blast, chance of block. It's 8%. So it does give a little bit of a better thing. But that will find this skull that I'm currently using. Actually has a nice bonus to it for quite a while. So we're going to stick with the skull.
Iron well spent.
Also, the enemies don't respawn until you log out and log back into the game. And the map export also does not reset. I'm just pushing more up. I will start worrying about stats a little bit later for the time being. Later on, I will stop worrying about yellow gear and only focus on blue. Never pick up one again. It's kind of useless. It generally always just has one. Almost like a starter. So quite a decent bit of gear. But we do have yeah, let's see how this goes. A bunch of stuff. Blue gear is slightly better than most, but they are part of sets. So each one is literally just a bomb set, so I can say what you can see it's a bit better. So my first I can use that 50, that's it. 20 so one side of the moment. And as I said, you need quite a bit of physical and spiritual points. As you can see, I require 130, but I've only got 117. And I do have 2 points to open 2 levels. But I like to keep this balance, so yeah, I wasn't going to get there. But that is fine. So current goal is where it gets to level 15. We are currently level 9. This is actually a pretty nice ability, but it's a bit of a pain to micromanage how I'm going to do it. I go to simple route. On menus again. My next level I will be able to an ability to switch classes. That's not exactly so like now I'm a pure necromancer, and the next one I'll choose any of the other classes available. So yeah, that was the quest to rescue the guy. Yeah, there's over 110 of these lore books that I keep picking up. There's a steep achievement to 100. But being a hardcore, I'm not going to be worrying about it because yeah, once your character's dead, is dead. And the only way to get all the lore books and get all the reputation is to literally play the game. I find that more or less level 50. Yeah. And then you do say epic ultimates. Find some of the armor pieces with like stat bonuses, so say like a 9% increase. So that's why some of so sometimes it's better to watch the stats opposed to check. A lot of people like to do these different builds. I quite fancy the cultist, but the cultist is only really strong once you get your wolfhound, your hellhound, sorry. 10 points to be spent into the cultist. So let's go for that one. So we need to get to Hellhound over there. Your Hellhound is actually pretty strong. So for the next, let's say 4 levels, we'll put some points to get Or let's sacrifice some points if you want. There's also a pretty good tank.
Can't carry anymore.
Can carry. See, plus 7% health, plus 8 defense, that I'll do 6% damage. So gotta start weighing those up. But if you want to stress at the start, that doesn't matter that much. See, like this is a 2-handed weapon, but I want to keep the skull, so. I do find very strong. Especially when they make the druid very strong. But being a necromancer, I'm focus on single-handed weapons. Mage skeleton, but I can find that really slow. And multi-team. There was a waypoint right over there which we just missed. Some waypoints closed like this one. So you just go different ways. Is now unlocked purely because it's loaded.
Have you happened to find my...
See anything you like?
Confuse. Go on. And just hold. Lower. I don't like the crossbows or the guns. It's just a personal preference.
Put it to good use.
Storage. hardcore, I don't have access to transfer. I don't have enough space. Just to put these in now.
I'll keep an eye on this.
This is also like an agent, but you need to farm it. So like you need to be, for example, respected as possible, tolerated.
See you around.
Let's see what I can do here.
This guy here will offer you if you want to change your outfits, you want to meet your back up so far. But yeah, it does cost money to do it. You choose which piece you want. There's actually some pretty good pieces.
Did you get the scrap? Perfect. Well, good news is, I got the water pumping again, since I've cleared out this key.
So yeah, this is pretty much just a cleanup of this sugar machine. To restart the water. I do find within reason. I'm gonna call them just caves or dungeons. Not generally. They'll match your level. So if, for example, you're really high, like and the upscale, they'll listen more within reason. Bits do a lot of damage. And once I get that whole hand active, but yeah, sometimes I do try to attack with my pets. Good one, back to where I started. Boom. You do also get like hidden paths every now and again. There'll be like an open door that on the map it shows leads to nowhere, or you can find out open door. Drop the wall down. I get to go across one so far to show you. Can't do that. A little bit of numbers here. playing like a normal mode, you don't have to worry if you die. But I'm playing a little bit of a hardcore mode, as I've mentioned before. So I have to go a little bit careful. Okay, level 11. Cultist, like I said, we're trying for the Hellhound. It says I need additional 4 more points so I can level it a bit. So let's just say 2. Later on, I will get a second inventory. So yes, I am stacking these together right now, but I will have more inventory space by default. Purple items that drop are genuine quests. Even if you're having enough to complete the quest, you definitely need to drop. But once you complete the quest, they will stop. You can see they're much better. They do also have lists of different abilities and so on, but it's currently 2 levels here. My level. So once again, spirits are physical. When you kill a special mob, they do drop on all these orbs, and then you click on, and they also drop. See, like that now requires a lot of spirit, which obviously I don't have. But he did drop a ring, a nice ring. Trying to get to 5. yeah, we've cleared this dungeon, we've cleared the quest. Let's choose the waypoints.
Any luck clearing out? Well done.
Good, you're back. One of my... You've proven yours. Follow the road north.
Piece of gear that I've put on contains that blade. Like I said, now that I'm starting to get more and more green gear dropping, those are the ones I focus on. As you'll notice, the green gear always has more stats to it. And saying that the other doesn't. See, I unlocked the second inventory. And I finished that other quest part. You also unlock additional ones as well. So yeah. not going to worry about putting my points in now because we don't need 2 levels. That's 5 and that's 5. Cunning still. So let's just wait. So like this one now is red, so you know it's like a fight. The first few are quite meh, but later on they get quite hard. So now I gotta go all the way back there because that guy's got quest level connectors. Purely from my memory, I need to put a marker there. But I can remember. Yeah, it's a quest that you could have put there. But good. gets very strong if you focus on it and get all the way up to level 50. But we're doing our ordering necromancers, so we're just going to have it as my tank. So it's gonna get all together. Like I said, I like to keep those two. Cunning's
Give you
master.
good price on what we've got left.
Cunning's master had
Put it to good use.
not a lot of things to use it. Like spurs and much higher. The corner is produced. You must know what's working. You should have gone right, not there. Some caves to have shrines. I can use a gun, but as I said before, I'm not a big fan, so I'm just going to keep it for selling. That's down, that's down. If you're a druid, this one gives 3 to summon the druid's icon. And that requires over 16. Now, see if I was doing a two-handed working build, look at that damage boost, 197. But I'm not doing a two-handed build. Bit of a pity, but scrap. We're now a little bit behind because we sacrificed those 3 levels to cultists. What's the two-handed sword? This here's what we fix it. Here you've got 2 options. You can repair the bridge and skip the tunnel. Or you can go into the tunnel and skip the bridge. It very much depends how much scrap you want to So I'm actually doing both. 6. But I'm going to go through the tunnel because I'm going to shrine on top of the tunnel. That'll wait. tend to use that blade. It does say mace, but it's more the blade. Pair of shoes. Then that's something for selling. Very better than what I was trying to do that on. Saw that shockwave. If that shockwave hits you, that's quite a bit of damage. Nice mace. Once again, go 119. Not quite there yet. Oh, 40. But not quite 90. I have a feeling I'm mislaying the brothers, which I'm in that area. But I might be mistaken. No, that's not good. It's in there.
Oh, hello, traveler.
This guy gives you an option for magic items or physical items. It's like a quest to go and save his brother or choose to save his Now I can start upgrading Undead. It gives me additional summons. If I'm not mistaken, that one gives me an additional summon as well. Yeah, it does. So we want to get to 15 here. You can see I need 3 additional points, so 2 levels. But I also want to keep upgrading this. I want to max it out, and I want to max out that one as well. Strictly speaking, 2, 15, so 2, 5, so that's 7, 10, plus 1, so you need 11 more points if I want to just finish maxing out this now. Essentially 4 levels. does say I gotta get to 18, but look at the most damage it does. Getting to 18 is requires a working upgrades. Also, if I wanted to speed run, I'm just going to keep following this path. We do have a few other quests in the way, so. Cultist, I can actually also summon my familiar, which is a raven. A raven can also heal me slightly. Not a great heal, but it does offer some heal. So there's also that to summon additional things as well. There's a door there, but there's also a door that way. You can see it there on my map. Okay, so it seems like I've got to go through pretty much quite able to get to the other one. Now we're at the village where we're meant to be. Let's clear everything. Portal. This is the entrance to the cave we were just in. Yep, so we're just going from the other side. So let's do this. 1 point there. So some of that additional menu. Oh, wrong one. Oops. That's right. 1 point there. So some additional menu. And 1 point into the raven. And now the raven. And I can't do it right away, but when that goes off cooldown, then I can summon fourth one. See, now I have 4 skeletons. I will go back to town. Town now. To fix that one that I spent by accident.
What troubles you?
So yeah, I did not need to buy that one, so we will sell that one back. It did cost me a little bit of money, but it's a stress.
Stay strong.
And get the extra point back. So let's. I want to keep this line going. I want to get there. Let's put it there. I'm not going to put too much points into the other one. Something is the pet damage. Yeah, once you get there. So we need to choose. Which one it was? That, and an additional 2 to get the 50% extra damage from Shepherd's Claw.
What do you want?
If we choose not to kill him now, you can keep farming him later. So I like to choose not to kill him.
Have you found a rift gate? Good work. There have been Warden Krieg.
So that gets all those quests. See, we still got to find the apprentice in the Bearwitch estate. We still got to speak to the blacksmith in the Bearwitch outskirts, which we just unlocked. And we've got to use the sanctuary key. That sanctuary key is more or less for level 20s. So yeah. Why did I make it call the other mobs are still looking to change for us. Second one. Yeah, but we'll get some time in there, then some stuff. That's a 200 range weapon, which is what I want to use. That goes level 20 and level 23. They're good to get, but see, they're still sticking around to do it, which would be quite
on now, stranger.
So you can choose who you want to side with, but you've got to kill one of the person. Whichever one. So now we're back where we were. We're at the Okay, let's just keep going towards this. See, this bridge here I can't repair just yet. I require dynamite, which you get from chapter 2. So they want you to come back. Once you finish that, we will stop in honest. One more point, so one more to get the next upwards. 15 upgrades still but I can use this. Let's see here. It's much better, but as you can see, it's for a Tempest. I can now use the two-handed sword, but then I lose all those buffs. But I do gain a lot of damage per second, which makes things difficult. Let's see how it plays out. That sword is pretty strong. So yeah, offensive ability is 571, and my damage per second is 176 if I use that. And as you can see, a massive jump to 446 and 530. So yeah, it's a little bit hard when it comes to choosing gear. Because I also know how strong these melee weapons are. Got it. I'm looking for... Oh no, I'm still keep it inside. He's in the Bear Witch estate. We're currently in the Bear Witch village. What you already saved to this play, it ends up with a 10. go, we had to save. This place is a bit of a maze. Now we unlock that, but I'm not just going to put So now for the time being, focus on building this up and those between our blues tag. So now we have an additional bit. For our army. Dynamite to pass through there. I know we don't. So it does have the dynamite scene. It's nice.
Can't carry it.
mistake on my part. Okay, so it does give it a nice bit of offensive. Indeed, I wanted to mix up a little bit. Now that I've got access to that, but I'm not going to use that anymore because I'm using the double. Same with those. Purely for my sanity, let's head back to base. So yeah, I missed two fields there. I thought I was lacking the points. Up. Looks like it's all.
Got something you need stashed?
Yeah, I really replace those.
I'll keep an eye on this.
See anything you like? See you around.
So let's head back there. Empty inventory. Oh, there we go, that's done. So yeah, we picked up a bit of dynamite there. Won't use it, but we now got it. That new quest I just picked up was actually pretty easy. to 1. Going to make our way towards the main boss now. So I have this passage. Definitely try with experience. Which is never a good thing. No longer on the map, as you can see. Pushing on. Bit of our armor on that fight. Okay. Oh, I didn't take that. Nice, we got through it. A little bit of a challenge. Okay, let's see what they gave us. Nice bit of an upgrade there, but it's for Guardsman, which is not too bad. But I won't get the set bonus. Recipe. Try to move it forward here. speed. Point. Did I put one there? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. See, we can run through the wall here again. Big damage on that upgrade. Now looking like a tank than a necromancer, but anyhow. And I'm well aware of the quest area sitting there down those stairs there. But I would like to try and focus a little bit more the area because we are looking for that additional shrine. Which I'm 100% certain if I had to backtrack a little bit, some of the other areas we didn't explore, I would find one. I can summon an additional one, so that's pushing up to 5 normal skeletons. Close is fine. It works. Up there we go, there's our missing shrine. So yeah, we got the 2 points. There. Bad. So yeah. Bonus to all pets. And this will constantly upgrade itself. As you can see, 50% this time around. Next level, 58%, and this is a passive upgrade. Just had that 50%. Big piece. There's the waypoint. Yeah, those law books are going to start scaling up. max this out. Yeah, those experiments aren't too bad are doing a fantastic job of taking care of crowd Probably going to regret opening this. Purely, I don't have any other inventory space.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, put this on now. So, let's do this. Pretty good jacket. See, deadly with the gun. Suffice to say, even deadlier with two. So that's literally a dual jacket. No damage.
My inventory is full.
Okay, so let's throw that one out. This one. Armor. Lightning resistance. Ring of steel grunts. go like that. Okay, let's head here. Portal.
Come see what's left of my wares.
I do like sauce, but this one's not as good. Not as good. Let's see, is it going to increase my damage or lower my damage? Because right now I'm not too keen on the gunslinger. But it does lower my damage per second, so. Just take this one. Gunslinger better. Throw all that stuff on the ground because I'm just going to. We're heading to the final boss room. And then we're going to have a massive upgrade again anyway. Going west. just like that, we'll finish chapter 1. I know I relied quite a bit on my pets there, but that's kind of the point of being a necromancer, right? Pet battles for the win. Sweet. So yeah, in the next level I can summon an additional one, bringing me up to 6. But we're going to head back to camp and in this quest. See, I can still keep going. And I know I'm missing shrines along the way here, but I'm not going to stress too much about them.
See anything you like? Iron well spent.
Is it finished? The Warden's defeat is a great victory for us. Nay, for...
So you must be the guy. Before we...
So I'm going to be stopping my stream here. Like I said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This one. Please hit the like button and subscribe to